Keep in mind these words of wisdom: a spouse can feel square. Don't cut off all ties to a moron. It's pointless. Marriage and self-punishment go together like hot sauce and porn. Keep your eyes shut. Extend your mouth all the way down your sphincter. Notice how your left nostril is drifting away. Your self is now connecting with the air that surrounds you. Contemplate that a man means nothing. Can you feel how your lungs are interconnected with the walls around you? Your virility is now connecting you to the floor beneath you. Aim to focus only on your brain. Are modern fools more divisive than other fools? Pay attention to how the cells in your body and the temporal dimensions are two sides of the same coin. Once a murderer, always a murderer. A long time ago there was a bald-headed fool who was trying to find a new wife in the farmlands. That's when he came upon an old maid. "Can you tell me where in the kingdom I can find a new wife?" he asked the maid. The maiden quickly replied, "Of a new wife I do not know, for I am only a maid." The fool turned away from the maid. Then he picked up a rock and struck her dead. When the maiden was gone, the fool came to the realization, life itself is a dream if only we believe in ourselves. And then he killed himself. Contemplate that ancient Chinese folk wisdom: with erotic dreaming comes erotic failure. Keep chanting this mantra: I am really, really popular, I am really, really popular. Focus on how your sphincter is obliterating your physical self. Try to focus only on your belly button. Can you feel how your menstrual cycle is separated from the infinite? Subsidize healthcare, not money. Keep in mind the ancient folk wisdom: you cannot have the bravery without the light. Nobody is telling you to live up to general relativity. Free your respiratory system. Once, in the early Middle Ages, there was a bald-headed king who was on a quest for God, when he encountered a fine, young maid. "Where can a bald-headed king like myself find God?" he asked the maid. Immediately she answered him, "I do not know." The king was puzzled by the maiden's answer and continued his journey. That night, after hours taking a bath, the king came to the realization, existence is an illusion and there's nothing no one can do about it. And became very much miraculous, and was also miraculous long after his death. Notice the sensation of your lungs freeing up. If you are not laughing at the dead, you might just be an intellectual. You're gossiping.
Hello? There we go. Okay. Oh my god, it looks like it's really loud. That's really loud, isn't it? Hang on. My mic vanished, and if it changed its input, might have changed its levels. No, levels are the same. Okay, if it's crazy loud, tell me. Dolphin, how you doing tonight? It's good. That's good. Next. You're gossiping. My respiratory system could use a clearing too. So I will give it something to clear. Alright, Lappy, this is the one you sent me. Hey, did you want me to look at both of them? Or the second one I assume replaced the first one? Pipe cup. What? Why does it do that when I just say play? I just wanted to play it. Just the second one. Okay. So how you guys doing tonight? Oh, god damn it. Doing pretty good. Getting 2 gigabit fiber in a couple weeks. Work bought me a Ubiquiti Dream Machine Pro, so I'm getting a really nice router. And it's the same thing a bunch of my colleagues use. So it will also make configuration and being really dumb at it much easier. This kills the Luigi, right? Yeah, it does. Couldn't see how it wouldn't, but I figured I'd look. I'm very ready for portal boxes. Yeah, I am getting a lot of face shadowing. What is that doing? Is that you? Is that you being too bright? No. You being too dim, that's what it is. Yeah, high quality production. Getting a box or a door out of a crate is very satisfying. Okay. This is another door. Is there any way to break the door? Like, does the door not work in certain places? Dolphin, thanks for dropping something in there. One's the tutorial room, the other I think is a higher quality puzzle. Is this the tutorial room that I'm already confused in? Oh, bring the box to the place. I get it. I get it. Be unenterable, but otherwise, no. I guess you probably could enter it in midair. Or you could open it in midair. I'm gonna do that a bunch of times. Oh, like it'll work if there's an overhang? That's pretty neat. With a little bit of work, you could. Well, you'd have to hit it somehow, but. That's weird. So the exit door must be placed behind the must be behind the door. If this is the tutorial, I feel dumb already. Also an enterable door that goes to a box? Or is there another one somewhere? Oh yeah, I guess you can have as many of this door as you want. As long as there's an exit door for it. Let's see. I need some way to break those blocks. Okay. Reset the room. Things may make sense. Okay. God damn it. Do I need the checkpoint before everything makes sense? I reset the everything. What are you gonna do now? I mean, I think I need to bring the box up by the key to do the key things. To get the key and then go through the door. The blocks do not respawn. Oh, I can move the powder. Okay, there we go. Is that a real solution or a fake solution? Wow. Very hard to go through there. There we go. That pops the other one. You just chuck it like an adult, it just works. Okay. Now I have this. I'm good at Mario Maker. I have coffee. Goes good with nicotine. Okay, don't... wait, I do need this? Maybe? I can just use it down there, too. Okay, one more time. Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna do something with these other ones here to get, well, I don't think I can get the spring. Well, we can see what's, in here. Oh, nope, it won't work. Magic. Is the other door offset slightly so that that won't work? Oh, if I break the box up here, I can get the POW out of there, too. That's probably what we're doing with these breakable blocks here. Although it doesn't really matter where I break the block. Oh, does it work on slopes? That's a big one. Oh my god, are you kidding me with that? Is that really how slopes work? Oh, it does work. Awesome. Oh, the door. I assumed there was another door behind the key door. So this door is paired to a key door, so you can basically make a one-way key door? Man, that is unbelievably fun, too. You could do a lot of really cool shit with that. If you could, if you could make a room that the player could enter through a door, but then they couldn't exit it again until they got, you know, the key. That's fun. Oh, I don't actually need to do that. Is this the tutorial room, or was the first room the tutorial room? Oh. Ground tiles to make it less spaghetti. Yeah, I mean, we have spaghetti into that exact spot a good number of times. And I want to say at some point that stops being my fault, but it's always my fault. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't go anywhere without this. Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. Okay. How does this benefit me? Oh, it won't, the, POW won't trigger now. Yeah, there we go. That's the thing. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, that was wrong. Oh, I think I can still get it. Yeah, I can still get it. I can't get to the door. That's okay. Oh, shit. I can't still get it. Okay. I feel like that's gotta be the thing, though. We're halfway to the thing. To get you thinking with portals? Oh. I have no way to take damage here and get back up there. Yeah. Oh, God, there's a yellow spike right over there. I'm dumb. Okay. I see the spike up there. It was retracted at the time. Oh. Now we need red and blue doors. Does not benefit the Luigi. Spring? Spring gets us up there. There we go. Technically we could also bring a Goomba mask. Let's actually get the fucking box up there. Oh, I'm gonna go up there with it. Oh, maybe we couldn't. Maybe we could? Let's find out. Nope. You might be able to bring a Goomba mask. I have a key. Wouldn't matter much? Okay. Oh, yeah, you'd still need to move the box to get on there. Wow. What was that room? What the fuck is going on down there? Oh my God. Lappy. 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 Look at this. Look at what you have wrought. It broke? So don't do that? What the fuck? That's a weird soft lock. No, the emulator's fine. The game is fine. It's just like this. Wait, am I invisible? Nope. It reverted to the default one and it kind of froze there. Almond guys, how you doing? Got almond milk in my coffee. Not because I'm a hippie, I'm just lactose intolerant. If I was a hippie, I'd be drinking flax milk. Yeah, it's a soft lock. It just wasn't a hard lock. Doing alright? How you doing? Right, you fuck off. There we go. Give it one more shot. If you hard lock me again, you're gonna have to take a polish pass. But also I'm terrified of how large the puzzle looks. Okay. You come here. There we go. It will hard lock you again. Okay, is that gonna happen every time? Something's broken? Just move on? Okay. We'll just move on, thank you. Yeah, bring it back. Open it in the editor. We can do that. Yeah, get out there and spit on it. Polish it up. Sports. There's a subworld puzzle? Yeah, but it's broken. Would you like you to play that? Where is it? Yeah. Like 13 minutes? We'll go look at it. Which one of these holes goes to a puzzle? Look at what you've done. Ground pound the crate. Which crate? This crate?
Here we go.
Okay, we guessed the correct crate. Okay. Is this the only one working so far? Or are there a lot of puzzles? Something about 3D World objects breaking the rules is just extra funny. And I'm guessing this door goes back to that door, right? Yes. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Don't know what I expected, but I figured I'd give it a shot. Does this door also go back there, or is this a different door? That's probably paired to that other box. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling it out. I don't feel like I'm getting anything for it. Oh, I got a bob-omb. That's something different. Can you not touch me? That seems right. Doors work on semi-solids. I think so. I wonder if they work on bouncy semi-solids. Probably not, though, right? Okay, I want blue open. It looks like. Nope, I want red open. And then I'm gonna open blue? I don't know how. But I see that key over there on the left. And that's clearly our goal. Okay. Now I have the other box. Okay. Okay, he's there now. I guess I have to do that different. I don't think I need him again, though. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. I think I get it. No, I don't think I get it. Shit. I was gonna say I might have to go through the door and then pop out on the left, but that isn't a thing. Maybe it's a thing? Oh, I think you can get soft locked in there. Yeah, you can get soft locked in there. Or dumb locked. If I want him walking around down here, I have to do that. But I can't see why I would want that. I mean, I could bounce him if this is flipped. Oh, okay. Oh, shit! I accidentally did all the things. Okay. That was like 80%, 60% guessing. I realized that I could do something with the Bob-omb to flip the switch, but I wasn't sure what, and I figured I'd just get him in there and see what happens, and it worked. So I like that. I legitimately do like that in a puzzle generally. As long as that's not the entire thing, is that you kind of drunkenly meander forward until you solve it. Like, that is a good place to start with puzzles. It's like, okay. Because then you're going to start thinking, like, well, how the fuck did that work? Oh, I needed the box, that kind of thing. Like, it's all going to start making sense as you work your way through it. Oh, shit. I need to let him out and not let the block respawn. I didn't think this through. I solved it. That counts. I'm gonna just for satisfaction's purposes, I'm just gonna grab this and go over there. Oops. You don't need to be in there. A crate works too. A crate works too. What does that mean? Like I can throw a crate in there? Okay, that's how we freed the Bob-omb. There was a block under him. So when I do that, when I drop into the shitty hole one, then I'll respawn right here, right? This is basically a naked pipe. This is basically a naked pipe.
Here we go.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a magical pipe. Never mind, ignore me. Oh, okay, so I could have just stuck the crate there and got out of his way. That's actually good to know. That's not something you get to play with too often. Yeah, I like that puzzle. I had a lot of fun with that. There's a lot of cool stuff you could do with that, too. Oh, absolutely, Dolphin. Yeah, what we were doing here was, you probably saw it, right? The number of cool things that you could do with this kind of stuff. And the cool thing about editing that way, too, is that, you're still enough in the rules of the game that you haven't quite gotten to, like, the full-on, like, ROM hack troll level kind of thing yet. Like, you're still following Mario Maker's rules, you're just pretty far off the reservation. A lot like broken tracks and that kind of thing. There's a significant barrier for entry, but it's there. Like, it's all still... You're all still within the world. Yeah, Dolphin, I've talked with Lappy about it a little bit. I'm hoping to get my programmer girlfriend lady to eventually try and put together some tools to make it at least a little bit easier. But, you know, don't hold your breath. It'll take a while. Next. Yeah, next. Yeah, I like that, though, Lappy. That's going to be fun to see where that goes. Nick, let's see what you're up to. DCM? World or wood? 5TR? RFG. Wood. Coffee. Yeah, girlfriend's out of town this week. So there may be some longer streams this week. If I feel like starting earlier. Because I'm literally not doing anything else. It's gonna be eat, chores, and any fuckery, but I did basically all the crap I have to do today. So depending on how busy work is, I might just be kind of ready right after I eat. We'll see. No promises. It won't be Mario Maker. We'll stream dumb shit, and then we'll switch over to Mario Maker at the regular time. Or we could do Mario Maker earlier. And then do dumb shit after. I don't know. I don't care that much. Let's look at this ghost house. It's not like Mario Maker's overflowing. So, in a world where I cared more about the numbers, streaming Mario Maker earlier could bring in people who might want to watch later after they see it. Oh my god, why am I like this? I deserve this. Look at the name. Keep the beat. Thank you very much. What have you been? You've been watching for like a week, and you already know this guy can't read. I'm also gonna put one on, which the player is gonna do. I really like that there's a reset door there for the dumb player that loses it. And we can't bonk these guys, right? I don't think we can bonk Stretch. Maybe with a spike top. You're telling me to keep it. Oh, man. What the fuck? This is suddenly spicy. It's a cool concept, though. Bye, Beetle. Maybe don't put a Stretch on the platform with the Beetle shell. Oh my god, okay. Be like that. Comes back to you. That's what they say. If you love something, set it on fire. Give me that. Give me that. I'm very good at that. Probably deserve that. Oh, okay, the intention there is to just full straight run and jump. Got that. Hover, and we can do big triple jump, but we can't do the big launch. Probably hover. Like hover. Reset door, clearly labeled. I also like that. Goes around, comes around. Oh, God! Madman. I hope I didn't need that. This is starting to get like Baby Kaizo a little bit. But it's tolerant of me making bad choices, so that's good. It's a weird. Okay. Okay. Bonked it. Moyoko! Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? Right. Now, every player on Earth is gonna put on a Shelmet, ow, and then lose it. Probably right there. What the hell is that arrow telling me? Is that arrow telling me that's also a reset door? Oh, I'm supposed to put this in here. Okay. Okay. Oh god, I can't see! Okay, I can't see what's happening there with the shell, which makes it a little harder to do it right. key corrupt anyway. Ignoring entity limits. You have space for 9 puzzles. No realistic concerns about the timer. You have 2,000 object. Yeah, maybe they'll let you upload it. I feel like it's a good show off for what you could do if if they would let us do whatever we wanted. Rex, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing? Okay, we probably want to be a little off cycle with it. And the rest are pretty much going to just follow along. Oh, for fuck's sake. It was bound to happen eventually. A switch I need to flip every time when I'm supposed to jump up there holding this is very annoying. Esports. I'm guessing that whole setup is to make sure the on-offs are positioned the right way the other way around. But just set it the other way and then flip them. Yeah. There we go. JD Knock, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Not too long a list. Okay, I was gonna be pissed if that flipped around really fast to me, but it didn't. I would still try to drag up the interaction, though, underneath there, because the player is just wildly spinning it there, and they might have a little bit of faith from what they experienced the first time, but they might also be booking it from what they did the first time. Oh yeah, Rexter, it didn't, oh no, it did take it. I see viewer level says it got it. Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow.
12 has started following. Thank you.
So I'm supposed to prevent that from getting over there? Or I want to get it over there? I think I want to get it over there. And I am ruining it with my smarts. Uh-oh. Well, that's good. I really hope there was a checkpoint right before this. It's hard to look in the top left and then the top right immediately after. That's me. Yeah, I see it. I see it in the queue. Oh, there was not a checkpoint right after. Yeah, it's not a crazy long section, but it is basically an auto-scrolling section, so the more times you have to repeat it, the more you're going to be like, this is dumb. Takes a good 30 seconds. And then we have this one as well. That's balls. Yeah, I really wish I could see the approach there, so I'd feel like I was timing it out rather than just kind of get spooked. Murdered. Okay, there we go. Wow. And then a check for it? I mean... Not you, Pud. You're fine. This is a good example of how you can do a clear condition without having a clear condition, so you still get the checkpoints. Did we not have the 3 checkpoints? It wouldn't have been a bad idea to stick one before the boss fight there. I like the setup for the boss fight. It worked all right. It's tough to get your eyes to move around that way, but it doesn't ruin it by any means. But it definitely feels like a pretty big step up. We're definitely... Oh, were there 2 checkpoints? Or I'm blind. That's possible, too. Yeah, that was solid, though. It definitely feels like we're going from traditional to Kaizo, though, which, you know, isn't an absolute no-no, but it definitely feels a little weird. It's just 1 CP. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to stick another one in there. Just because you have that auto-scroll section, it would feel nice. Especially with the weird faith jumps, too. It's once you get that done, you want it to be done. Oh, that took 10 minutes. We'll move on from that one. Drop the Super World back in there. We yell at it some more. Do 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 do. Man, I don't know why it freezes at that screen sometimes. It's really weird. Dolphin, let's see what you're up to here. PTQ. I saw you replaced it. Is it a re-upload, revision, different level? 04 LVG. Perfect harmony. Oh, yeah, stillness wasn't happening, huh? Illegal. Peaceful music to make you a little less mad. Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I just always feel like silent is sad. Peaceful's not great either, though. But it is at least sounds. Oh. I'm pretty sure I needed that. It's better than silent. Oh, and horror music. That one's bad too, because I feel like that one kind of eats the sound effects too. Oh, weird. Oh, weird. The blooper stays. Oops. If we had like a down tempo, yeah, the winged blooper stays even after you bounce on him with the Goomba mask on, which is unusual. A cool thing. That's just not a thing that I recall ever seeing or thinking about before. That's pretty cool though. Oh my god, I'm really surprising. Really surprised I haven't seen one like this before. Testing your fight stick for Mario Maker? Are you using a fight stick for OCW? Man. Is it a box? Does box have a box? Do you have a box controller? Uh-oh. That was what inspired this level, was the bloopers? That makes sense. Oh, there's more! There's more! I could have saved it! Nice. Yeah, there's a fight stick real popular with Smashers called the box, but with 2 X's. Well, real popular with a niche of Smashers. So that would have been really funny. But it's a fight stick without a stick. It's a all digital pad. Oh, grab the helmet, then grab the other helmet. I see it. I see it. It took a sec, but I think I see it now. That room doesn't read super well when you first pop in, but I wasn't looking at it either. Yeah, it's hard to say. From an accessibility standpoint, I don't use one, so I don't have a horse in the race at all. And the only guy I know that uses one, I don't like him. And getting like perfect Firefox angles and that kind of stuff in Melee and being able to program your angles, like, okay, I could see how people would say that offers an unfair advantage. But then at the same time, you lack actual analog input, so you lack the precision that you get from analog, especially with an octo gate. And a lot of the advantages that it offers, you can get with notching too. So I'd also argue that's what it is. I was supposed to ride him, maybe? I'd argue that, like, if that's bad, so's notching, so's modifying in general, and then if you push that logic to the absolute end, so's fobs and everything. It's really hard to say. I wish we had a better controller platform generally. I like GameCube controllers. I used to make GameCube controllers. Oh, I get a second to look at it. They're not great controllers, just generally for consistency. Which I think also encouraged people to start making things like that. And then if you try to do something like accessibility, like, well, a box type controller could be legal if you needed accessibility, like, then you're going to have people being like, well, I have ADD, I have ADHD. Like, you're going to have some shitters shitting the punch. And being like, no, physical disabilities only. You don't think that's a physical disability? No matter what, you're going to run into somebody who's being a penis butt. I have ADD. I'm not attacking anybody. And I knew this dude, yeah, I never did notches. I always thought they're going to wear down so fast. Like, why the fuck would you want to do that? But competitive, like, upper echelons competitive people's a different world. But it still seems like, dude, that's just going to piss you off. Oh, see, I like the Octogate. My Pro Controller I have an Octogate on because I fucking love that. That gives me grounding. And that was the thing that actually got me to switch to a Pro Controller for Smash from a GameCube controller for so long. What the fuck? Oh, okay, just jump over. Just jump over and bounce and bounce. I see it. Oh, and the other side of the accessibility thing, and I know that one anecdote doesn't put to bed anything at all, but I just think it's an interesting fact. Is I know this little dude. He's fucking awesome. He, like, for, like, a catastrophically disabled guy, I have never met anyone so unbelievably, like, cheerful. And, like, if you just talk to him, you would have no idea. But he's got, like, a tiny hand on the one side that's, like, here. And he plays like this. And he was ranked in Melee or PM for, like, years. Like, he absolutely fucking crushes. And I get that that's not the same for everybody. And I also get that the box and those controllers generally are not an accessibility controller. But even if those aren't valid arguments, I feel like they're... Oh, man, is that cool. It took a sec, and I wish that I could read that screen more clearly when I dropped in. Like, maybe if I dropped down a little bit so I could see what was going on there, have a second to look at it, I think that would really, really help. But I think overall the flow of that is absolutely excellent. It's a really cool thing that I have not seen the Goomba Math use before. That's great. I really like that. That was great. If you do a revision on it or anything, bring it back again so I can touch it some more. Yeah, I switched to the Pro Controller once I got Octogates just because, like, I like GameCube controllers, but the triggers really stress out my fingers. These guys are clubbed or whatever. They bend out a little bit. You can kind of see it there, that they don't... If I meet my hands together, they fork out. I don't know why the fuck they do that, but it makes analog triggers piss my fingers off pretty good. Go right in World 2 of my Super World. Yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. Hey, clear rate was 666. Devil's in the numbers. Mayoko, let's see what you're up to. Maker code, is there a specific level you want me to take a look at? JMH. BT7. DFF. Yeah, and none of that's a shot. Like, at the end of the... Go down? Go down where? Are you prepositioning me? Sir or madame? This is a live broadcast. Can't respond to that until I see your ID. Yeah, and none of that was to take a hard side either. At the end of the day, I don't think that people using boxes and those types of controllers have ever swept the floor with anybody. And it's like the same thing as, like, Ice Climbers in Melee is like, and I think it's illegal now, but wobbling was a fucking absolute fucking brick wall for a long time, and it sucks. It ruins competitive Melee for newcomers. It is so fucking annoying. Go down where? Go down where? What do you want me to play, Moyoko? The Ruins competitive melee, but they don't win. Like, they're not breaking through top 8 into #1, like, all over S rank. Slide Ice Castle, sure. Landed right on it. They're not, like, crushing it. And if they were crushing it, I'd be like, okay, there's a huge imbalance of people with those controllers doing it. People are buying them to do it. And that's the thing that keeps me from passing judgment. And I did used to play competitively and host competitive events, but I also don't think that gives me magical authority on it at all. Or, as a custom controller maker, loyalty either to people who make them or to, oh, cool, we have a little reset here. I like that. Either way. I do think the debate's interesting. Box. Are you still there, Box? I have something. I can't hook it up to this because it was made for GameCube back when I was still playing GameCube. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it because I never have an opportunity to talk about it because nobody gives a shit. But it's actually relevant. I know. Fucking nerd. Fucking nerd is nerding about his nerd. There's the camera. I made this a couple of years back. It's GameCube, so I can't stick it in here without a bunch of fuckery. And I think one of the wires is loose. But the idea here is... Oh, green screen. Stop fucking with me. Hang on. Doot. There. This was... nice. This is the C-Stick. Cut off of a third-party controller and embedded. This is a full analog input joystick controller. I actually designed this fucking mess a little bit before, and then the idea being like this. These are just your D-pad for your taunts. The idea being that you'd still have access to all the buttons, but you would maintain analog input stylings the same way that you would otherwise. The third-party PCB, it's just the third-party D-pad PCB that was cut off and wired in. Yeah, I designed the whole thing. I designed and built the whole thing. It has RGB in it because of course it does. And I really like the idea of actually having a double analog input arcade-style controller. And, oh no, this is my wire. I made this. No, it's just a paracord-ed naked GameCube wire. It's wired onto a, I want to say a bit-built microcontroller that outputs over GameCube. But yeah, it kind of looks like a third-party controller thing. But yeah, it's but I really like the idea of actually having double analog because it would have been a really great entry. And I wanted to go a little beyond prototyping. I wanted to build out a couple of them, have some people try them, and maybe even look at Kickstarter. Then somebody pointed out to me that Alt Labs was making a controller like this with an actual analog stick. And the guy I was trying to ask about where he got his analog stick who was cagey about it, it turned out it was his fucking company. So I was like, well, fuck, they're going to beat me to market. They're already working on it, blah, blah. They still haven't launched yet. I totally shit the bed. So if you're ever in that position where you have an idea and somebody else is doing it, try to beat them. Fuck them. I'm just going to toss that off to the side. I'm not going to run it all the way back to fucking Candyland, but yeah. I literally never, ever, ever have a reason to talk about that. I've gotten 2 messages ever since I built it for people looking for information on the analog stick. And what analog stick I used and how I wired it up, and that's it. I really wish Alt Labs would have come out with their stupid analog joystick, though. It was a fun project, though. It took 13 hours, and I refused to stop. I remember doing the entire thing in one sitting. Anyhow, thanks for coming to whatever the opposite of a TED Talk is. Fred Talk. Thanks for coming to my Fred Talk. Uh-oh. Almost made it. Yeah, no, it was just a cheap Chinese controller I cut up to put in there. I just needed the C-stick, and it's hard to fuck up that. And I actually used a first-party stick box in there that I pulled out of a I want to say Wii U Pro controller, but maybe a nunchuck, maybe first-party nunchuck. Back when I was actually doing controllers, every time I was in any city, I would go to thrift stores and game stores and buy up whatever fucking nunchucks or Wii controllers that they had cheap. Oh shit. So I could yank stick boxes out of them. With terrible money, also. Smash players do not have any money. They don't want to spend any money. They don't want to give you their money. They want better everything for nothing. I liked that community a lot. My local Smash community was great, but they are poor people. Oops, oops. Wait on the conveyor belt. Okay. How do I wait on the conveyor belt? Oh, duck on the conveyor belt. I got you. So we're ducking to fire. Did I miss that? I did not miss that, but that makes a lot of sense. That's cute. Then I can work on the timing. Okay. Almost can make that. Yeah, it's especially hard to want to try to make a decent, like, side hustle with mostly people you like. And you don't want to overcharge. And in general, like, there's absolutely no price fixing or collective, like, bargaining madness or anything. It's more that, like, people just tell you, like, well, your prices are too high, your prices are too low, and all the people in the custom GameCube controller scene seem to almost, like, nationally standardize around roughly similar pricing, with variance of maybe 10 or 20 bucks, depending on what people are doing. Or if it's super labor intensive. Which I thought was very cool, but also there's no goddamn money. There we go. Yeah, and I only got into making resin buttons for GameCube controllers initially because I wanted to make keycaps initially. And the custom keyboard community at the time, like 10, 12 years ago now, were all really, really cagey about their methods and everything, and just generally dicks. And there's a lot of information about casting generally. And doing that kind of stuff, but for some reason the keyboard people are just awful about it. That's the community I would not feel bad about. Just absolutely charging ridiculous prices. So they're into that. They fetishize that. They want it to hurt. Bad at that one. I can't see Snorlax and not think about Pokemon Sleep anymore at this point. I do not understand how so many people are playing a Pokemon game that involves being asleep. Like, I thought Pokemon Go was bad, and somehow they figured out a way to be dumber. There we go. Just when it's coming up on the right. Esports. Sports. Was lucky. Hoping the project died. No, apparently it's real. Really? No checkpoint? Really? No checkpoint? Checkpoint? Nope, that's a setup for the blocks. Makes sense. No checkpoint with all this crush danger. That's mean. That's mean. Okay. Was weird. I got a weird tug when the block moved under me. Okay, these are all kind of rolling straight along. There's the checkpoint. There we go. Okay, it was either really long or that was a long wait for that. We'll find out. I want to try V2. What's a secret? Esports. Kind of asked for that one. My chopped liver. Comes into a stream with the guy who wants to play his level and give feedback, and he's trying to give it to viewers. You're just trying to hurt me now. Can't give you an edge in the future, Ninja. Bro, have you seen my times? I get it. I get that somebody could be grumpy. But also, I really don't chase the Ninja times at all. I do play the Ninjas. I like it. But I really have to hit the spot for me to want to chase the time. And feel possible.
One eternity
hey,
later.
We're getting there. We're working on it. You're coming up. It was annoying. Thank God we had the checkpoint. Was something else supposed to happen there? The fuck? Oh, I get it. Okay. That's cute. Everyone begged for a 3D World Ninja, so I threw one together in an hour. 3D World's a lot of fun. I could see that. Uh-oh. Did they? No, they didn't desync. They're a little out of sync, that's fine. I feel like I might be better off just hopping through that. Don't cater to that little Timmy. I don't know. Timmy gives you an idea and you like it. It is a hard, hard puzzle. Yeah. What the girls tell me. Tetris block shape down there. Oh good, more wiener jokes. Why would I do that? I'm just gonna slide to there and then hop along. Doing the level share thing. Yeah, I mean, technically you could still do the, like, coordinated upload on OCW, and, like, the second they get it downloaded or get it started, you just pull it down. But someone else could get it, too. Yeah, I'm gonna cheese that. That one's weird. I don't know what you actually expect me to do there, but it's weird. Really glad there was a checkpoint. That's jankier than what we've seen so far. This is cool overall. I feel like there's a lot of filler in between the good ideas. Okay. Can we cheese that? No, we can't cheese that. At least not easily. Maybe. Maybe we can. No, P-switches will respawn either way. You know, it's kind of heartbreaking that flying munchers don't just turn into nipper plants. I feel like that should just be a thing. Like, why the hell aren't flying munchers just like nippers that jump when you jump over them? Alright, won't find a miraculous fix for filling up the ELB with warp boxes in the next half hour. But have you tried just filling it with warp boxes? I don't understand the problem. But, sounds like the solution is more warp boxes. Yeah, that was cute. That last segment was a much shorter stretch than the rest, too. Nothing wrong with that. I'd rather the last section be shorter than a really long, awful section be too long without a checkpoint. But I did feel a little bit like the gap between, or the gap to the checkpoint for the beginning and second part were a little long, and between the first and second checkpoint, there were a good number that just kind of felt like filler, too. Like, I feel like that could easily be trimmed and still be really good. But overall, it was really solid. I like that a lot. Oh, is that what caused it to break? Do you need to fill the entity limit with... Like, why did you use warp boxes? I assumed it was just for aesthetics rather than because you wanted to break everything. They do. And if you're just looking to fill up entity limit B... you probably could you use, invisible one-ways? Or another invisible object from another style, that still fills up the entity limit? Oh, dashpad, there you go. Hey, see? He's on it. F1S. Oh, wait, nope, that's wrong. Did I do it? No, Rexter. So let's see what you got here. It's a maker code. Is there one in specific you want me to play? CFS, SYT, E4VG. Wow, that's the friend code even. Long ago, Danak, I wanted to coordinate, like, groups of people while doing viewer levels who wanted to do, like, multiplayer. And it just never happened, and I just gave up on it. Friend code's still in there if you want to watch me play Mario Maker. That's about it. But on my Switch does. Oh, I gotcha. Very local. Rexter, anything specific? These look very... Wow. Why do you only have 3 courses uploaded, but you have the crown? Thus. S+. Pink S+. Weird. Is the crown for S+? No. Muscle suits for S+, right? Okay, you didn't give me anything. I'm gonna go and yell at the Super Mario World one. I think he's split. Always be down with multiplayer. Can you add my friend code real quick? Why? How? Why? Was it butts? Is your friend code porn? Nope, it's regular. Huh. Okay. Because why? You know, my Switch is on a guest network. If you have machinations of nonsense. They get $1 for every Switch friend they have. Month-old account. Looks pretty juvenile. I do not know. Oh, okay. I think I was supposed to jump. Fox is just over here with all the knowledge. I hate when people label the start. I know it's the start of the level. Every level start is the start of the level. Oh, couldn't I steal this? Oh, not Super Mario World. That's gonna kill me. Soon we're gonna have a new 3D Big Yoshi model. New, fucking... Whoop. Super Mario RPG comes out. Is that a label for something? No, just decorative. A lot of this would be a lot better for, in general, if you use pipe enters and exits instead. So, D-Knock, what'd you want? What'd you want my friend code for? I'm assuming whatever dumb plan you had already didn't work. Maybe you're just collecting the friends. shady. Yeah, yeah, doors are just so fast. You don't have much time to react. I get that was the point, but you can still force the player to react quickly with a pipe. It's just not insanely quick. You're not just throwing blind shit at the player. This feels very derivative. Just collecting friends. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, that's fine. Go for it. I'm a IT professional. And well, I'm not an infrastructure expert. I do have a pretty good setup. And you know, if somebody poked, it'd be fun to poke back. But I don't think I'm pretty sure the multiplayer versus is peer-to-peer, so that could expose the IP that my Switch is connected to. I don't think just the friend code system is peer-to-peer at all, though. I'm pretty sure that's all server-side. I've never dicked with it. I've never actually looked into it, but I just feel like if it wasn't, I would hear about it. But I am pretty sure that Mario Maker 2 is peer-to-peer. And I don't know if there's any intermediate in there at all that matters. I remember this article talked about it, and now I just want to confirm really quick. Overall, that was okay. It was very derivative of a lot of stuff that you see in Popular, and I think that was the entire idea. I can't see stars in the fucking title of a level without immediately thinking like you're just chasing clout. And chase clout less lazy. I don't know. You can take an idea that's popular and iterate on it in a way that's deeply original, and that's the kind of thing that's worth doing. How do I buy your eternal appreciation? Oh yeah, that's money. That's big money. Yeah, and if you're making fun of a level to chase clout, to get the up dudes or whatever, be funnier. So $1. Oh, $1 doesn't buy eternity. My voice didn't change. It's regular. It always sounds the same. You mean with this? Yeah, if the density of the object of whatever's in you is different, it will have an impact on how your voice sounds. Okay, next. Don't smoke, though. Smoking's bad. Jay Denock, let's see what you're up to. Okay. Okay, if the level is like, I hacked you, lol, hacker man nonsense, that would actually be a really funny setup to, like, try to get somebody to add you before they play your level, and then to set something up like that, but I also think that would piss off most people. Yeah, hexafluoride is hilarious. If you just Google sulfur hexafluoride or whatever the fuck it is, I'm pretty sure Box probably typed it righter than my mouth did. It's fucking hilarious. That would actually be a funny channel point reward if it wasn't a big hassle to get your hands on a bottle of it. Maybe you can buy it on Amazon now. Maybe you can buy little canisters. The dry bone. You spelled puzzle wrong. How old are you? Puzzle. Burp and say esports if you were Andre the Giant. That's so much work. I can't burp on command. I burp so much because I have GERD. I cannot burp on command at all. Maybe we can make. There's no way I can time it out right. Bruh. A speech impediment does not. I have a speech impediment. I had a severe speech impediment. I had to go to speech therapy for a while. A speech impediment does not impact spelling. Yeah, there it is. Great minds. Oh. Oh god, is it all coins or at least coins? All 133 coins. Okay. Yikes. Wait, is there a spelling disability? I know there's dyslexia. But that's not really spelling, right? Oh no. Isn't dyslexia more specific to reading language than it is to typing it? Does dyslexia normally impact people like inputting on a keyboard or a touchscreen keyboard specifically? I think I meant dyslexic. You hitting at me? Okay, are we going deeper? Nitro, how you doing tonight? You making good levels now? Has it finally begun? Okay. Kinda cute. Oh, that was it. Okay. That was cute. I'm usually not a big fan of, like, I hid shit faintly off screen. But you can see the first set of coins on the far right. And then from there, you can extrapolate what's expected of you. And then find the rest of the coins. It doesn't overextend itself or do anything horrible. And fine, does its job. I like that. I would fix the spelling or change your flag to German. If you change your flag to German, people will just think that's how they spell it over there, and they'll leave it alone. It wasn't short and really hard, like you said, but it was cute. It was short. It was pretty short. I wandered for a minute, but I'm American. Oh, no. I'm American, too, but I'm not above lying, so people won't think I'm dumb. Okay, Nick. Let's take another swing here. Puzzle in English is also... Oh, yeah, I'm sure. No, I wasn't saying that's how it's spelled in German. I'm saying that dumb people will be like, oh, German flag. That must be how it's spelled in Germany. Doot, 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 doot. 5TR. RRFG. World. It might actually be spelled that way in French. I feel like it's spelled ridiculous in French. English to French. Puzzle. Nope, same in French too. Let's see. Albanian. Nope. Enigne. Let's see. Bulgarian. Nope, that's nonsense. I don't know what Catalan is, but that's barely a word anymore. Trenka Deutsch? Let's see what Deutsch is. Deutsche. Oh, it's alphabetical, but it's a list at a time. Deutsch. Ah, there it is. Tell people you're Deutsch. You're a Dutchman. All right. Probably back to Mario Maker. Dutch is literally puzzle. See, it's out there. It's always out there. You can always worm your way out of being an idiot by being like, I'm actually really smart. Just hey, give me a minute to Google it. Hang on, I have to poop. Don't actually do that in real life, though. People will, oh my god, people will figure it out and be like, you're dumb. And you go very great lengths to not be like, oops, I'm dumb. I would say one of the most valuable things you can learn is to be like, yeah, I'm dumb. I'm bad at this. I need to learn more. I need to work on it. Like, admit it. Spreek de doots? Spreek? No, I can't even pretend to read that. Yeah, avant-garde spelling tactics. It's a new thing. It's like a niche. You get it when it's mainstream. Don't worry about it. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We can make this happen. Hang the fuck on. I kind of wish the mustache could go upside down. Yeah, you know. Avant-garde. Now it looks like Dr. Disrespect. I'm over it already. You get it. The joke took care of itself. Go back, mustache. I got mustache in my regular mustache. In Dutch? I feel like asking someone in another language if they speak the language is that's kind of a self-defeating problem there. Like, I know how to ask the Hispanic Inglés, like English. I guess they probably would understand English as well, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Espanol. That's probably what they would ask me, and I would I would hear that, be like, no. So maybe that's pretty global. You never look. You look. You look for. Your look went for budget Andy Warhol. I'm gonna draw store brand soup cans. Only 3, not 4. That was him, right? I'm really bad at pop culture and pop art especially, but I feel like I know who the fuck Andy Warhol is. The fucking soup cans. I seem to remember reading about him at some point and thinking that his overall philosophy was really, really, really stupid. But I don't remember what it was. Block the stupid stars. Bears? Oh, you didn't like the night theme stars? I gotcha. I can't believe you didn't run into the weird limits with the backgrounds. I feel like we gotta be way over the background limits. It looks like you have... Weird. I must not understand something about the background limits. Because it looks a lot like you have multiple backgrounds layered over each other, well beyond the 11 or whatever the limit is. And I thought that if any of them were... Oh, it's 5 overlap, it's different heights, and then it ignores the 5 overlapping limit? That's interesting. Yeah, I thought it was that no matter what, if any were overlapping and all overlapping at some point, not all overlapping each other, but if A... I'm gonna fucking draw it. I thought that if... Because I remember running into it really early on and getting furious and confused because it's not explained. But if it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... If you had overlapping like that, not even all touching each other, just various overlapping, when you did a 6th one, then they start disappearing. Or maybe it's an 8th one or whatever. 5 being on the same tile is the maximum. Okay. So I must have just been confused about whatever I was doing. And then the information that I eventually got from somebody about what was actually happening was also equally confused. It was pretty early on. Or I misunderstood the information. But I do know that they fucking poof if you have too many, and it's very weird. Asking for it. You look closer to Stallone. Hey! Hey! That's the sound. Hey! 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 I'm not sure if I've ever seen a movie with Stallone in it. Like, 99% of all Stallone things in my head are from things making fun of him and clips of him going, Adrian, or whatever the fuck it was in Rocky. Which I've only seen because I was looking it up because it gets referenced so much. He screams it, doesn't he? I never saw Rocky. Not that into dudes punching each other. I feel like I got all I needed from the Rocky episode of It's Always Sunny, the boxing episode. Okay, after an almost Kaizo level, this feels exceptionally giving. And a little like we're not doing too much. Stars don't fit Night Castle at all. And then, very suddenly, I'm in the jungle finding Yoshi. Oh, there it is. It's Wendy. Gonna go get Yoshi back. There's a lot going on in this room. Yes. Basically every new soup one is like exactly the same. And the castle isn't even cooler. A lot of the other themes got cooler castles. Well, Mario 3 got a cooler castle. Man, there is just a lot going on in here. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going. I wish I could eat Wendy. I wish I could eat the Koopalings just generally. Some stars poking out. Yeah, kind of a lot going on there. It's not bad. But it felt like there was kind of a lot of just flat area that you were swimming through with a couple of enemies. We didn't really have any more interesting things to do with the water, which would have been fun to give the player a little bit more to do with the water. Maybe a little bit of like precision or spiky swimming kind of stuff, that kind of thing. Or some other way to engage with the player with the water other than you're dodging but it's swimming. The boss fight was visually really noisy, and some of that's just new soup stuff in that theme. It's new soup's very, very colorful and messy looking, but also a lot of fires getting spawned. I know I can eat the fire and get rid of it too. That's probably the setup there, but it's annoying when I also have the rising and falling water with the Wiggler. Not bad by any means, but it was a lot. Took what, 6 minutes? Yeah, we'll do another one. Felt like a lot. It also felt a lot easier than the level just before it, which worries me about the difficulty scaling in general. Seems to be weird. Oh, yeah, I could have burned Lacto. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that could have shut some of that down. Yeah, it's too bad whatever water enemy you had wasn't also killable with fire. The giant wigglers just ended up making it feel like, okay, my whole job is just get the hell away from this guy. Yep, I'm good at Mario. I choose where to die. I mean, that could be in context, too. About the Wendy's girl. Somebody tell me if she's an adult, so I can retcon that. Ow. Oh, no checkpoint. Nope. Well, we made it last time. We could just do the big jump from there and hop off, probably. Oh, you can't do the big jump out of the spin jump. Can't do the glide jump out of the spin jump. Worth a shot. Yeah, that would have been where I would have gone with it. Is that if the level's really long with a clear condition, it's just absolute tooth pulling pain. It's possible I'm dumb. It's possible the actual lineup for that is more precise than it needs to be. I mean, I'm dumb. Always possible. That bonk there, it's uncomfortable. There we go. Okay. Fucked it. Oh, come on. Well, figured I'd look. Alright. It feels a little inflexible on the first shot here. A lot of places where you end up doing that, where you end up kind of bumping your head a little bit. Do that a little higher. Ah. Yeah, I don't understand why that bridge isn't a little bit longer, the pipe isn't a little lower. We need the acorn suit no matter what, so adding a little bit of flexibility to where the player lands is just going to be a nice anti-frustration thing, rather than making the level significantly easier for bad players. What is the... Oh, clean that. Yeah. Clean the kitter box! Fuck! I got a regular amount of sleep last night. I'm pretty sure. Tell me, watch 6 hours. That's regular enough. So I don't know what is going on with my mouth. Yeah. Yeah, and like the slope there just it doesn't do anything. It makes my life weirder. Nope. See, we missed it. We definitely missed it again. That is just unbelievably awkward. Pointlessly awkward there. And we're doing it right on the prescribed spot, right where the indicator is, and we're just missing it. Maybe we can lean in and grab the bottom of the pipe, but I feel like that's not a thing. No, every time. We're doing it right in the absolute spot. I'm doing it early? It looks like we're doing it literally on the spot there. We'll record the next one and we'll slow it down. I can Z jump to get a little bit more height there earlier so that we can try and hit it with it like right on the foot. Oh, that was wrong. Now I'm in trouble. I just have no horizontal. Oh, that actually raises kind of an interesting question there, Box, what you said before. Because if I'm burp talking, it should be using the air from my stomach, not the air from my lungs. So it shouldn't have the stupid goddamn vape garbage in there. Just regular air. So it should actually still sound normal. So I would have to swallow dirty vape juice and then burp very quickly after to get a weird lower volume burp. Seemed like it was right on there. Let's go back to the instant replay here. That looks like it's pretty much right on it. It looks like I did it like literally just above the tile. Do I have frame advance? I don't have frame advance. I really don't have frame. You can't do a frame at a time? You totally can't. Very dumb. What about slow motion? No. Nintendo, you had one job. Yeah, regardless, if you're going for a Super World, even if that's a little early, even if it's a little early, do you really want, like, absolute block precision indicator to absolutely be required to pass this stage in your Super World? Is this the last stage in the Super World that's also, like, a bonus stage? And is it done being traditional? Are we doing more of, like, a precision platforming Super World now? Because regardless of your goals, unless it stopped being a traditional Super World, I think that you could make that, the timing for that more flexible, and it would do nothing but benefit what you're going for. There we go. Are we just going? Okay. There's nothing up there. Yeah, even for the rest of the stage, it's weirdly precise. Like, I probably did that one a little early too, but I didn't die. Fruit fly. Fruit fly, and I hate it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no good reason for it to be that tight. At all. And I feel like it just holds it back. I don't know. On the one hand, yeah, raise the roof one tile or drop the pipe down one tile would offer significantly more flexibility. Otherwise, the level was fine. It was short enough for not having a checkpoint, but that one spot really bites you in the ass. It also concerns me that the difficulty's starting to feel shaky. It's hard to pin down exactly what you're going for here, but not in a way that feels like you're integrating some light Kaizo into the Super World as it gets harder, but more that it's just getting hard in a weird way. We'll see where it goes. Dolphin, let's see what you're up to here. PHB, 88 liters, 9 new guys. Cherry blossoms. Somebody's a weeb. You want to talk about One Piece? I was completely unaware that that show existed at all until Heidi, my girlfriend's friends, would not shut the fuck up about it. They keep trying to, like, infect each other with it, and then they all talk about it because they all started watching it now, and it's just they're unstoppable. That's all they talk about. Are there like 2,000 episodes of it? That would explain why they are always talking about it. If they're all working through it, there's 1,000 episodes. Every single thing they say sounds so goddamn dumb. Oh, cool. Okay. We're doing this. Yeah, so this was the idea from the old level. That you reworked into a new level. Wrong game. Didn't even need that one. Okay. Okay. Esports. I just noticed this. Hang on. Hang on, I just noticed this and I hate it. No, not delete. Zoom. Why do the shadows alternate between blocky and rounded off like that. That looks terrible. I get that it was to make the leaves look different, but goddamn, dude. Rough. But also, why is there a shadow cast on the sky, like in front of the cloud? Near the cloud? That looks weird. Great, now I'll never unsee that. Now I will just look at that forever. Is that how it looked in Super Mario World? It's hilariously nitpicky. I mean, it's fine. It's just some of the weird decisions they made in the art for this game are sometimes just like, how did this happen? And it makes me wonder, like, was this in Mario Maker 1 and nobody cares? Or did it somehow get worse or get weirder? I like this. This is good aesthetics. I like the Super Mario World bouncy guy. Bumper. Oh! Fucked it. Yeah, everything casts a shadow. That's one of the things that Mario Maker did with the graphics, that always casts a shadow. But now that, thinking about it and looking directly at the background there, it's weirder when it's like open sky and clouds like that. It actually wouldn't have been that hard to make it not do that either. Like, it literally could have been like, don't draw shadow pixels if it's background color, and background color is defined as whatever the behind the clouds color is on any of the things, or whatever the most backgroundy background color is. That actually could have made stuff kind of look like it popped, and given almost a parallax effect to the background without actually having to set up any, like, parallaxing. Maybe it would have just looked shitty. Maybe somebody played with it, but who knows. Nintendo hates fun. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I got my fill on stupid anime where everything just escalates forever with Dragon Ball Z when I was like 10. When Planet Namek or whatever was supposed to explode in 5 minutes for, I want to say 70 seasons? At least 10 million episodes of just 5 more minutes, and this fucking guy is going to charge this ball, and that's the whole show. Some guy charges a ball, a bunch of guys go, and then the planet's going to explode, and that's the whole thing. So it's weird that that's a genre. It's a whole genre of nonsense. I feel like I'm waiting for something that's not happening. Oh, okay. I had to jump out to trigger it? Put a coin out there. Oh, no. Okay, wait. Re-enter the pipe? Okay. Just reload the room. Maybe it's... Did I go left first and that broke it? Yep, I think that's what broke it. Now I want to see if other pipes are enterable. Oh my god. Switch to the stick. I'm good at Mario Maker. Yeah, I feel like 2,000 episodes or something like it. At some point, you should probably be simplifying the information a little of whatever it's coming from, but I don't know. Some people really like soap operas. There must be a whole crew of people who, like, want what a soap opera offers, and they want that with an animated program. And I'm not even saying that all anime is bad, just that every single person I know who never shuts up about anime has terrible taste, and I'm tired of trying to, like, be like, maybe it's different. Maybe this favorite thing of theirs is actually really good. Going pretty fast. I like that. The famous people who think like Final Fantasy VII was the greatest RPG ever. Like, I understand that it had a large impact on you at an emotionally like vulnerable or resonant time in your life. I get that. I understand why, but it is objectively badly written, badly translated, and the story is fucking boring. Yeah, it's breaking consistently. It seems like if I go left first, which I don't know why I'm doing that, or what game I think I'm playing, but I do keep doing it. Did the other one break now? What have you done? How did we come to this? I haven't watched enough Naruto to make fun of it, but I will assume it's bad. And that assumption will protect me. One of my exes was a huge weeb. And like I like Studio Ghibli stuff is good. She wanted me to watch through Paranoia Agent. It's not good. It just seemed like it couldn't make up its mind for the entire thing. And was just like, why? Why did I just watch 10 goddamn episodes of this, or 12 or whatever? It seems like one of those things that's pointlessly vague on purpose. To seem like it has depth, but it just didn't have it. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of like the really mainstream animes. It's just a ton of filler. But I'm sure it's a lot of the, whatever, non-mainstream ones that people also don't shut up about. A little bit of Cowboy Bebop I watched was terrible. Is that technically anime? I don't know. It's all fine. I guess get the one up faster? That's why I'm going over there. Because you put a one up over there. Okay, that's a cool setup. I feel like I might have been able to just grab the... That's cool that you found a way to also use the clown cars. In a way that works pretty well with the level. Yeah, this just feels like you took some of the ideas and made them better. Made them work. It was right there. Yeah, maybe that's just what some people want. Maybe they want to be fucking tantalized and titillated and, I don't know, dicked around. That was what pissed me off really bad about Game of Thrones, too. I swear to God, I'm not a giant contrarian. I love Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was great. I like Minecraft. I'm trying to think of more things I like that everybody likes. I like ice cream and candy. I like things. But, Game of Thrones was just, Walking Dead did it too. Walking Dead actually had some pretty interesting and well-written characters put into truly desperate situations, and exploring, like, the psychology behind that and how people might do that, that's interesting. But it just also turned into terrible cliffhanger porn. And Game of Thrones absolutely perfected it. Game of Thrones' entire purpose was to set up as many cliffhangers as possible and then cycle through them, so that people would sit there through advertisements so they wouldn't miss the cliffhanger resolution, which occurred 10 seconds after the next scene started. Jumping into pits, not a good idea. It hurt. It hurt me. And I also watched Game of Thrones with an ex. And it just was terrible. I really liked that little dwarf. And everything he was getting up to was pretty interesting and entertaining. And it gave them some opportunity to explore bigotry that they almost always ignored otherwise. But overall, that whole goddamn show was just terrible. You still hear like a portal turret? No worries. You're not waiting for me to play your level either. The only reason I asked before, and I'm not usually a guy who asks that, at all was because I thought of something about the controller, which I never get to talk about. It literally sits on my fireplace's mantle until some idiot asks me like, "Oh, what's this?" And then they have to listen to me talk for 10 straight minutes without breathing. Do. I missed it. I think Walking Dead could have been better. And it seemed like even though they really liked the cliffhangers, and that was a big part of it, I was kind of taking the good with the bad there. Up until that little Asian dude. What was his name? I can't remember. Glenn. I think his name was Glenn. They killed him, and they showed it in graphically, and then he was just back like 3 episodes later, and they were just like, no, that was a hallucination. That was the other guy's imagination of what happened. It's like, okay, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. You can't just lie to me to make a fake cliffhanger. Xenorax, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Like long walks on the beach and horrible Mario Maker levels. Does that mean you brought me a horrible Mario Maker level? I actually like good Mario Maker levels. Yeah, it was a real introduction. It wasn't just a level code or high. The high is clearly like, what the fuck is the new introduction box? What is this for? I'm just gonna put high and feel weird for a second and then try to move on with my life. I wish that cloud was a semi-solid. Make good levels. I like horrible ones. Cool. I like horrible... What? If you like horrible ones, like okay, so you're going to a Michelin-starred restaurant, and like the chef is supposed to be really good. You hear he's really good, but then you learn he only eats poop. That's all he does. He eats poop constantly. You gonna trust his palate? You gonna trust that what he's gonna make is really good, or is he actually gonna give you a little bit of poop? Oh, there we go. Is he gonna get a ceramic set of lips and just fill it with a little bit of foamed fecum? Oh, okay, it broke. Hey, I wash my hands before I put them in my mouth. I also use toilet paper instead of just my hand. And, a bidet. And then soap and water. That helps. That helps keep those fecal coliform numbers way down. Can I get in this? I'm just gonna get hurt if I try. I'm just gonna get hurt. Now, what if this time we didn't jump into the fucking pit for no reason? Why? It's just obstinate behavior. There's a nice wiggler down there ready to go, and I go over the top for no reason. God. Yeah, I like that. That was a really good way to reuse a lot of the ideas that you have in that level that we played through. That was rough around the edges. And that is also the perfect example of why, not throwing out that stuff, not getting rid of it, not just ignoring it. Like, if you can't come up with a good idea, sometimes digging around in the dumpster can help you be like, oh, I could do something fun with this. All right. So I made a traditional-ish level. I have no idea why that... Oh, that sound effect is in Mario Maker, but only when you clear an entire super world for some reason. But I also have a button that makes it happen, and I like the button. Oh my god, it did the thing. Nick, let's see what you're up to. It looks like Dinak failed. DCM. 5 ER RFG. World. We can't see best super worlds, can we? We just get a random assortment. That's too bad. I would like to see the most highly rated Super Worlds. That would offer a lot of content to dig through if Mario Maker viewer level starts to die off. But I also feel like if I'm gonna yell at stuff from the perspective of, like, criticism, and there's enough Mario Maker to sustain it, I feel like I like doing that. And I feel like ROM hacks really might be the answer. I might even be able to automate that into feedback, too. Like, I might be able to use, auto-close captions on YouTube to just grab what I said and paste that shit right into comments on Maker Central. Okay, weird. So am I supposed to steer it back on him? Oh, I need to make him kill himself. Dude. JJ Hole. Hello. What are you owing at me? Don't owe me. I'll owe you. Okay, so... Weird. We were raiding. We were raiding? There's a raid? So I tried to raid you, but it didn't work. Thanks for trying. Gold star. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang the fuck on here a sec. Do. Bruh. You tried. Here is your reward. Oops, I tried. Where's my reward? Thanks for trying, bud. Okay, now come on, do the thing to yourself. Oh, missed. Weird. I don't know how I'm supposed to damage him with the balloon. I assume it's this. Very annoyingly. Alright. Gonna wipe that off now. It's gone. Take your pictures. Fly around him. Yeah, and just get him to target himself. And then I'm gonna need this to survive. Okay, that kills him pretty quick. Need to stop trying to bonk him. We do have give a cat a treat on camera, but you're gonna have to build up the points to get to it, or somebody else will do it. I have a little hand camera and everything, so it's not like I chase a fucking cat over to the stream. Although about half the time one's here with me anyway. Yep, did it to myself. So I was gonna say, I must need that to advance, but you gated it a different way. You did, which is good. That's always better than a friggin' clear condition. Two. I have this many cats. One of them is a 20-pound asshole, and one of them is a 12-pound, probably 8-pound. Autist. Like, not denigrating at all, not taking a pot shot or anything. I honestly think if there is anyone out there who diagnoses cat autism, like maybe, like he's just he turns into spaghetti in social situations. Is very nervous. He gets overstimulated very, very easily. And most cats don't like eye contact, but he gets weird about it. And just in general, he's got like pretty much all the traits that you might have if you're not counting any of the verbal traits. He's getting better. I think it was just really, really poorly socialized, and it had a pretty strong impact on him. I don't know exactly what happened to him. Okay, that was spooky for a sec. I don't think cats can get autism, but I think if they could, he would. He's weird with his buddy too. Good luck. Good luck getting ready. He was taken to a shelter when he was like a newborn. And then somebody owned him for a little while. Some kids owned him, they said. and they said he kept peeing on the floor, so they brought him back. But I liked him, so I took him, and he never peed on the floor at all for me. He was just a good boy. P, B, and L? What's the L? What's the L? L isn't next to J. What's the L? Peanut butter and Luigi sandwich. Marinara? No, Mario would be the marinara guy. Luigi would be the... I want to say pesto, but I bet it would be just Alfredo. Weak-ass Alfredo. I need all these? I think I do. A level with a lot of precision. This is just pretty simple. Yeah, a lot of weird difficulty spikes. They did. I got it. Oh, but I did get it after I understood the L. Here's one of them. What, are you gonna be on camera, or are you gonna be just off camera? You're gonna be just off camera, aren't you? Camera, deploy to the PUD. Don't block your little face with the friggin' cup. There he is. That's the cat. He's not currently getting a treat. He's just existing. Look up. This one. That's it. That's all the cat. He's getting a little more normal. You're really nice with him. Try to make him hang out with other people. He still sheds like crazy. He still gets nervous really easily. More than a typical like scaredy cat. Like it's, I've owned a lot of cats throughout the years. A lot of cats. I really like cats. I fostered cats and cats at a bunch of times. I like cats. I like dogs too. I like cats. And he is just weird. But the other cat likes him, and he's a pretty good boy. Jumping plants are upward swamps, kinda. Okay. You can actually kind of bounce a swamp that way a little bit, but it's super awkward. But you can kind of bounce them up with note blocks. They'll pound up and down on it. But getting around that, I feel like with the bloom would be miserable. But I swear there's a way you can bounce swamps straight up, but I can't recall what it is exactly. But I swear I've seen people do it. Okay. Oh, we're doing this again? Can we make you kill your friend? No. Probably not. Yes. Okay, good. Just flip the switch for me. Why don't you? Get away from me. I feel like we could have steered that back towards him too. No, in my experience, and obviously I'm very biased, but in my experience, every single person who does not like cats likes cats or likes my cats after they've met them. And I really feel like a lot of people have cats that aren't really working cats, but they're kind of treated like that. Like they're just a house pet, not their pet. They're just in the house with them and they feed them and that's it. I've always candled my cats. Yeah, that was decent. That was solid. Again, the difficulty is kind of sliding around a little bit. Where it's hard to pin down and it's starting to feel a little unfocused as far as the difficulty goes. I know it gets tougher when it starts getting harder too, but it feels just a little bit like it's slipping. We'll see where it goes from. What was that, 8 minutes? We'll take a look at one more in the Super World here then. Yeah, a lot of people don't, I don't know. I play with my cats every day. I handle them every day. They hang out with me. I push them down sometimes. Sometimes I want to just drink my coffee and sit. But almost 50% of the time, my cat sits right on my lap. And if I don't want him on my lap, then he'll sit off to the side on my chair. And I'll pet him when I'm not using the ham for other things. And we're good. We hang out. I've never had a cat get grumpy or hissy or mean with people. I feel like a lot of people have met people with standoffish cats. And I feel like that's what a lot of people's cats are like. Is that they're a little unfriendly. And that gives people a bad impression. My cats are well, the one cat is very excited about visitors. Every time there's a visitor, he wants to get pet. Immediately, he wants to rub on them. And the other cat is getting better about it. But he's not unfriendly. He just hides because he's dumb. Because he's got problems. All the enemies in the wheel, and you picked every hammer, bro. Yeah, shy cats aren't uncommon. I feel like that wouldn't really give anybody a reason to like them. But it also shouldn't give anybody a reason not to like them. Wow, thanks, Jane Jump. I try to set you free, and you bite me in the face. I've had enough hammers. I feel like Mario Maker 1 filled me up on hammers. I'm definitely on Steve's side with that. Worst enemy. Oh, we can probably skip this, right? Yeah, we can. We can damage boost through it. If we want. Oh, that explains that stump. Okay. Here we go. Is this a thing? Oh, yeah, it is. Wow. Weird. Getting in there is a little awkward. Maybe that's necessary for the setup to work? Yeah, Hammer Bro's ability to spawn a hitbox almost instantly, and there's nothing that you can do about it. What's in this cob pipe? What's a cob pipe? What's a cob pipe? You mean a corn cob pipe? This is a fucking e-cig. I'm a dipshit. I was smoking too much hookah and it kicked my nicotine addiction just back up into full overdrive. And now I'm tapering off with the e-cig. Aw. I'm pretty sure I could have stolen that mushroom if I really wanted to. If I tried really hard. I don't think it'll break anything, but it would have made my life a little easier. Oh, let's get another one. Oop, there we go. That was very close. Oh, what the fuck? Is one shorter? What the fuck? Esports. Esports. Oh my god. One is shorter. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? No, it's just e-cig. I don't have any problem with marijuana use. I just am not a user. Yeah, it's just e-cig. I make my own juice. It's very, very low nicotine, and I'm tapering it off a little tiny bit at a time. Get out of here. I did it before. I used to be a very heavy smoker, and I tapered off over a couple of years, and it worked great. And then I didn't go all crazy. Because when I try to quit cold turkey, I get pretty goddamn grumpy. Oh, calm down with those, guys. Couldn't keep the mush because you need to be small for that section. But then I can damage boost through some of it. What's in the juice? It's a custom recipe. Coconut, banana, sweet cream, Bavarian cream, vanilla cake. Where there's one more thing that I'm not thinking of. But essentially, it's built to taste like a banana and coconut pie. It tastes very nice. Thanks. It's nice. But in general, I would really avoid... I would really strongly recommend everybody just stay the absolute fuck away from nicotine. It is just miserable, and it is so hard to use nicotine casually. Like how a lot of people drink casually without getting way too into it. Man, it's just too easy to get locked in with nicotine. And I was just smoking hookah once in a while. I figured, you know, it'll be fine. I haven't smoked in a long time. Once in a while it'll be fine, but smoked every day for a week, 1 week, and it was done. Gone. I was fully back in it. Oh, fuck you. Sometimes that wants to pop out of there, and it's a problem. Like chalk brand juice. Never used nicotine though. Yeah, I never tried too many things. I tried a couple local brands, and then a bunch of stuff online that I don't remember the name of any of it, but Mount Baker Vapor offered custom blends that you could order to your specifications. So I messed around with that a bunch, found something I liked, and started doing that. They stopped selling direct to consumer, and then I basically made a similar blend myself, and boom, ready to go. Tasting the brown rainbow, pie rainbow, brown and yellow rainbow. It sounds racial. Give me. Throw the shell from farther. It's farther. What's that level app you're using? That is, Dram actually made that of Mario, Super Mario World fame. Dram 55, Mario Maker 2 OCR. Let me drop that in there for you into chat. It is very nice. I really like it because it uses OCR to optical character recognition to scan the level code as you enter the level. So you don't have to fuck around with your queue to get level information on screen. It does it automatically, which means it also captures level data for multiplayer versus levels you're playing and anything else that you're playing regardless of how it comes in. And it gives you a timer regardless of how it comes in. And it also works with OCW if you're capturing OCW on PC as well. Very, very nice. Oh, it wasn't friggin' conditional power-up anyway. There we go. Yeah, it's very, very useful. And obviously I still maintain the queue normally. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it with my head. Maybe give the player a mushroom through there. So they can just do it with their head, because that works equally as well and was kind of satisfying. Boom! Cheat codes. I know they skipped it. Oh, you can't duck when you're holding this. Well, lesson learned. Oh, weird. Oh, I see that I don't want to be big, but I wanted to take a hit. I really wish there was a checkpoint before that. But we can just skip this long auto-scroll segment here. Oh, god damn it. Haven't vaped in years, yeah. Making my own juice really, really keeps the cost down. I think my cost in total for probably more ingredients than I needed was about 60 bucks. And, oh no, with the glycol and the glycerin, probably about 100 bucks. But that will make all the juice I'll need till I quit. For like, I don't know, probably 6, 8 more months? I don't know how long it'll take definitely to drop off. But not too long. It's at 0.4 milligrams per milliliter, or 0.4%, so it shouldn't take too long. Yeah, damage boost is just faster. Yeah, I'm doing it with my head. Oh, bye! Oh, I'm gonna need that. Give me another one. God damn it. Go in there. Give me another one. Oh, you're not gonna do it! Got tired. Yeah. The Griffin, I think this was a Griffin. I don't remember what this was, but they do, airflow comes in the top and then goes down and through, which really, really helps with that not being a thing, because that was super frustrating. I used to wear, suit coats pretty much all the time, and, e-cigs leaking in there, just, it was a fucking mess. All the time, I having to wash the goddamn things. I needed that. Talking about smoke makes me want to smoke. Also, seeing people smoke in, like, TV shows and stuff like that, it also makes me want to smoke. Oh. Even when I don't smoke, I see it and it's like, well, now I want it. He learned it from watching you, Dad. That goddamn fruit fly. Yeah. Yeah, and the vape culture is so awful. The fucking vape culture people, man. Vape tricks. Really, really awful. But it is, god damn it, less harmful than smoking. Almost certainly. Not absolutely certainly, but it's very, very unlikely, unless it turns out that somehow these two chemicals that we've used for inhalants for a long time, because both, you get some, you get some of that from, real anti-vape people, real anti-smoking and anti-vaping people. It's like, well, we don't know what it's gonna do to you. It's like, well, kinda we do. We've had aerosolizers for propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin forever. They've been used in medical inhalers, like my asthma inhaler right here. Uses glycol as a propellant. I'm pretty sure this one's glycol, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't say on this thing, but I'm pretty sure it is. But we've had all kinds of inhaled products using both vegetable glycerin and propylene glycol as delivery vehicles before, so we know that those aren't magically poisonous. And vaporizing them shouldn't be significantly different than aerosolizing them through a... that's why I hate Hammer Bros. Through a, heater. Could be. Yeah, the fucking cloud chasers, man. Oh my god. You gotta check out my cloud, dude. Bruh. You gotta check me out. Use coupon code fucking Vapor Joe at, like, the website. And then I'm gonna exhale all slow so it looks bigger. I've never been into that. My smoke is very, very cool. I have it at a very low wattage, specifically so that it stays cool. I do get a little bit around the top there. A little bit, and then this stupid long tip that I designed specifically cools the smoke further so it doesn't damage my teeth. Because before I was a vapist, I smoked a pipe. And man, smoking a pipe, that will run absolute hell on your teeth. I'm talking tobacco pipe. There we go. Yeah, some people don't tolerate propylene glycol well, and it seems to vary a lot depending on the person. My mix is almost entirely vegetable glycerin. Just because I like it a lot more, and it's a lot smoother. Yeah, I think this is right around 40 watts at 0.15 ohm mesh coil. And that's enough. That's more than enough. I don't need it to be big or hot or anything. I've never understood people who want a really hot smoke. Like, that's what the menthol people are putting menthol in there, because they like the cooling effect. What are you thinking over here? Okay. That's the short one. That's the long one. Okay, there are a couple of safe spots there. I feel like it would have been nice to label the safe spots in the maze, maybe with open yellow blocks, with P-switch blocks or something like that. So the player would know where it's safe. And maybe making sure both of those are roughly the same length, so you don't have a weird thing where one's more dangerous than the other. Yeah, when I was a real heavy vapist all the time, I had 2 tanks. And one of them I had a nice mix of peach menthol in. Whenever I was sick or real stuffed up, I would switch over to peach menthol, and it was just really nice. What the fuck? Okay. So only one boom boom is correct? Is there seriously no fucking checkpoint? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm 15 minutes deep. It takes me 2 minutes to get there, and there's no checkpoint? Okay, one more shot, and we're just moving on. That is some shit. That is some absolute horseballs. I do not understand why there wouldn't be a checkpoint before fighting 5 goddamn boom booms. But it is continuing to feel like the difficulty decisions got more baffling the deeper we get. Yeah, opens you right up. Menthol's nice. I saw something recently too that, and that's also I was thinking maybe I should make that for my backup tank and just have that in there again. That inhaled menthol looks like it might be a treatment for Alzheimer's. There we go. Ah, that's enough. You can drop it back in there, and I'll get angry at it again next time. I'm gonna give it another shot. Q's slow. Yeah, I did not read into it at all. I have no idea what the efficacy of it, or if it's like N equals 12 or something. But it might be worth Googling, especially if you have early onset Alzheimer's, or early, if you have markers, if you have the genetic markers for Alzheimer's or early onset Alzheimer's. It might be nothing. It might have been a very small one. Oh, there we go. Now we got the treats. And then we will look at Xenorax's level, and then we'll look at Nick's level yet again and yell at it. Yeah, checkpoint right before the fight or right before the maze. The more times you have to do the maze, the more frustrating it is. Also, but it's still better than nothing. Grab the camera over here, which I really hope is charged. It is a very old iPhone from a very long job ago. Long ago time had job. You fucking heard me. DI camera. Is it working? Yeah, there we go. That's a vape trick. Oh, okay, let's find some gaps. Hello? Oh god, that's loud. Sorry about your earballs. Hey, fat boys. Oh, that's finger. Here's one. Hi. Where's your brother? Are you gonna eat treats like a good boy? On camera and everything? Cracker, Bud, come on. You gotta get it before he comes. I can hear the other cat is just sneezing on the other side of the fucking curtain, so here he comes. He had to get his sneezes out. You gonna come to my hand? No, you're gonna investigate your brother first, you greedy asshole. Come here. Come here. It's a cat treat, fatty. Ah, don't bite my fingers. Ow. There you go. You want another one? You gotta work for it. Okay, Pud, do you want it? Ah! Crackers, don't bite me when Pud's finally trying to get it out of my hands. Don't swat at me. I just cut his claws today. See, he's trying to eat me. Ah! It's here! Don't look at... Ow! He's going for it. Pud. Okay. Crackers. Here, look. Look. Boo! It's over there. You're dumb. Pud, come on. One more. Oh, okay, fine. Crackers, one more for you. But it's way up here. You have to do some work. Don't swipe at me. Ah! Pud got one. All right. Didn't want to go back on the friggin' charger. Fun, magical journey. Yep. They are good cats. Once in a while, Pud will actually want to come over and get a treat out of my fingers, but usually not. Sports. Xanarax, let's see what you're up to here. 9YW. Is my coffee? Yeah, my coffee's gone. 2JW. 2 Justice Warriors. 99 grams. Yeah, they're good cats. And Pud's getting better, and that makes me happy too. I initially got him because I wanted the other cat to have a companion again, because I moved out with the ex and then kept the black cat because he really likes me, but he was very lonely when I was at work and stuff, so I got him a buddy that I liked, but it was more for so he'd have a buddy, so I was okay with it. But I am really happy that Pud has gotten more social. A dark swamp funhouse. Let's see if you've eaten too much poop. Speaking of glycol and inhalants. Yep. I mean, I see him up there. I figured let's make sure he works, and it's not a joke to make me jump. It was not. Wow. Was that correct? That feels incorrect. That feels like cheese. Okay. Weird. Oh wait, does he not hit me if I make my way over on the ground? No, he totally does. Yeah, Vet was pretty sure the black one, she said, was probably half Maine Coon, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But he has tufts in his ears, and then he has very, very thick fur in between his pads, like the full-on, like, thing. And he talks constantly. If you talk at him, he will have a conversation with you, and he also just yells constantly. And it's kind of a weirdo in general. Okay, that kills that guy, okay. Yeah. That was correct, just weird. Saw that Prince streamer. Okay. That catch there is a little tight. We need to make that jump and not lose momentum. I feel like these fish serve a good purpose. Oh, water. I roast my own coffee beans. And I did about 5 pounds today. And I kept standing over it and smelling it because it smells really nice. And now my throat's been all dry and I feel like I probably shouldn't do that. It's probably pretty bad for me, especially since the air quality's been real bad in the Midwest recently. Making the air quality bad indoors is probably unwise. Whoa. I kind of wish Canada would just stop being on fire. Very selfish of them. They have all these forest fires. Was this level? Yeah. A little rough around the edges so far. There we go. Oh, awkward. Okay. Another miss. Wait, move. What? 8. Verbal spaghetti day. All day. And maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'm in central Wisconsin. We have cheese. And racists. And gun people. And football. The glorious hand egg is worshipped at every altar. I don't think jump back is easier. I guess it's about the same either way. It's horse apiece. Yeah, the fish just make that awkward. I feel like that whole thing could be boxed off. Okay, there we go. Sports, god damn. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that would be benefited just by opening it up 1 block on the left there. Would just make that less punishing. I feel like the fish serve a good purpose there. I'm guessing that they are a necessity to block off the player from hitting the on-off switch. Sports, but I'm pretty sure you could lift that up without any trouble. Lift it up a block. Shouldn't break scroll stop. Yeah, actually, you have another set of blocks up there, so you should be able to do that without an issue. Unless you're using that area for something. And it would mess with it. But even then, you could just have some coin blocks or something right under the on-off switches. I feel like people seeing the fish, too, are going to be like, oh, is this a troll level? And they're going to skip right away. That is the noise that they make. It says angry thwomp noises. It's actually angry womp noises. If you were a real Mario fan, you'd recognize the difference in stone enemy noises. Actually. The thwomps just didn't make good noises, but I really wanted angry thwomp noises, so I just used the womp noises. And I think one person has noticed. I mean, the fish don't ruin it or anything, they just seem weird. Oh, that's no fun. Wait, he came out to you, like, recently? Like, as part of the wedding planning? Like, were you like, Dad, I'm getting married, and he's like, I hate gays and blacks. So there better not be any at the wedding. Oh my god. Was it actually that? Oh. Oh. Very tight getting in there, too. You might have eaten too much poop. Not outright saying it. Yeah, isn't that the way? That, and none of this is an obligation or anything at all. But that is why I will generally avoid going really hard on like I don't have fucking BLM and anti-racist ally everything all over my Twitter. I think I'm an ally. I try to be. But I think that not advertising that super overtly gives you the opportunity in a lot of spaces to have those conversations. Where a lot of people will come out and tell you that, and then you can try to debate them on it. Obviously, you don't have to. If your dad's an asshole, your dad's an asshole. If you don't want to deal with that, you don't want to deal with that. But I do feel like that gives you a lot of opportunity to have some space there where people are comfortable, accidentally or unpurposely, like revealing that they're actually awful. And it makes it a lot easier to have real conversations about it. And at the very least, if nothing else, beat on them a little bit. Browbeat on him a little bit that, like, dude, nobody likes this and it's awful. Why are you like this? But it's also exhausting. It's completely exhausting. I was just dealing with that with a personal friend that I've known for a super long time. Because he's my grandmother's ride from North Carolina. God damn. Yeah, and stuff like that honestly makes me kind of happy that I'm not real close with my family, because I like some of them. There's a couple of them I like, but you know, when you're living on the streets and asking people like, "Can I please stay with you for a couple of weeks?" Like, I didn't do drugs. It wasn't awful. I was just having a rough time, and everybody tells you no. You don't have to care too much about them, which is really, really nice and freeing, and I don't have to deal with any of those really awkward things like, "Oh, mom's gonna be there. I know you don't like her." Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna tell her to fuck off if she sits by me. I'll be like, "Hey, Sandy, fuck off. Go away." Problem solved. Super easy. But I also recognize that not everybody can operate that way. No, it's not a downer. No, that shit sucks. My dad's always trying to grind on me with his Jesus-y stuff, and it's really, really awful. But I had one of those. Kind of with my dad. Gal I was dating a while back was cheating on me. It was a fucking mess. But the last time she cheated on me was with a meth head who just got out of prison, who was like on her hit list forever apparently, who was trying to get her to kill me. I would not generally recommend hacking a girl's phone, but I'm really glad I did, because he was really, really trying to get her to kill me. It was all the crazies. Talking to my dad about it, asked him, "Can I stay with you for a couple weeks here while I get her out of there?" My dad comes out and tells me, because he was friends with her, him and her smoked weed together, and he got her a job at the post office and everything, like they were close. And so he tells me tells me how he got the herp from a lady he met and cheated on his wife, and about how important it was to learn to forgive and to be tolerant and that kind of stuff, and that I should stay with her, and that I couldn't and I'm totally not trying to do one-upsmanship here. I just remembered the rest of the story, and then I felt like, wait, this is gonna come off that way. But I couldn't stay with him, blah blah, usual dickhead dad stuff. And I told him to fuck off. Like, okay, well, that was a horrible story, and that's gross. Thanks for your input. Still on her phone, still hacked her phone. He texts her that she can stay with him if she needs to, and that if she needs any money, he can spot her a couple $100, stuff like that. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So that was pretty much the end of the respect in that relationship. Are we doing here? Okay. Working our way down? Working our way down. And then going in the hole. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to jump over him. I think we're supposed to get in the hole. She wasn't, like, actively plotting the murder or anything. She was just like, oh, haha, that's funny. No, I can't, that kind of stuff. But, you know, it wasn't, like, outright, like, okay. And I get it, you're cheating on the guy, what do you care? But it was fucked. It was fucked. And I'm not gonna keep going, but that isn't even the worst. That isn't even the worst somebody cheated on me story that I have. I have attracted the worst women. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I should have broken up with her after the first time she cheated on me, is what it really boils down to. But she just really just begged and begged and begged and promised, and it's complicated. And when you've been homeless before, the prospect of not having a place to stay and not knowing what's gonna happen sucks. Okay. Probably just book it then, right? Mm. Yeah, I feel like there's more or less the idea of having each thing be a little puzzle room to kill the thwomp is clever. It's cute. But in a lot of ways it feels more punishing than I think is necessary. Yeah, oh yeah, it was drugs. It was drugs and mental illness. I think the thing that really sent it over was her mom had Huntington's. And she didn't want to get tested. She talked to a counselor for a while, was thinking about getting tested. I wasn't pushing her for it. It was her deal. Wasn't I was supportive of whatever she wanted to do. But it's a mess. And basically when you in your 40s, your brain starts to melt and you turn into nothing. You just die in the worst possible way possible. Because your personality, who you are, starts to melt away. It's weird. It's weird, it's hard to watch, and then it's hard to know there's a 50% chance it's gonna happen to you. And she never dealt with her mom dying, and it really fucked her up. I tried to help. I encouraged her to get help elsewhere, because I mean, you guys are listening to me now. I'm functional, and I would say I'm well adjusted for the world I've been in. I'm not the person to be getting, like, advice from, like, super generally. I have had a dark ride. And that colors every decision I make, all the opinions I have. So I encourage her to get regular help too, but mostly she smoked roughly an ounce of weed a month, and that was it. And it was not good enough. It was not enough help. There we go. Yeah, that slip in is a little tight. None of that justifies it. I don't forgive her. Oh. Yeah, it's a mess. Racist dad, though. That's a mess, too. I also understand, too, that if you really like or respect the person, that can be really terrible, too. I actually really liked my grandfather, and we had a pretty rough interaction towards the end of our relationship. That was just out of nowhere, and it really, really sucks to have to deal with something like that with somebody you might like otherwise, too. Oh, why are you all boogery? Buddy, my cat's got eye boogers. Are you allergic to the something? Where are you getting allergies from, pal? What are you putting your face in? Are you allergic to the other cat? I mean, that's what the edibles are for. Get a can of edibles. Keep it next to the bed. Even in Wisconsin, we got the Delta 9 edibles everywhere. I know those are real popular and cheap, but I'm sure in anywhere else where it's legal, they have the full Delta 8 edibles. Now, I don't think I'm supposed to worm my way around up there, so let's just... Really? Really? I saw the arrow, but the arrow isn't enough. Come on. A coin trail could guide the player pretty effectively. Anything else other than just an arrow doesn't give me enough warning. I'm about to land on a saw blade. There we go. Smoke it less than I drink alcohol. Yeah, I don't drink too often. But I'm a total lightweight, which is really nice when I do drink. There we go. Oh, clever. That's cute. Okay. See, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, there were some tight edges in the rest of it, but that was just slick. That was fucking slick. I like seeing the, like, crack apart stacks like that. Okay, so how am I killing you guys? Okay. Oh, that's how. Did I get him? Yeah, that got him. Maybe give the player something. You got all this unused space over to the left over here. Put something in here. Let the player do something over here. Well, that's going, so they're not just standing here waiting for the P-switch to run out. So we need him to break the blocks first. Yeah. Oh, see, I don't know what the timing is going to be for that. And we don't have a reset, so that feels a little bad. There we go. So I guess we can do it again. Or we can grab the POW and kick it. There we go. Oh, and then he got rid of the rest of them. Yeah, that was really cool. The last little bits there were amazing. Were really excellent. I like that room. I like the setup in that room. I like the room before it a ton. Was super cool once we got that going. So the first two rooms just feel a little half-baked. Not terrible, but clunky. And I feel like if you took a little bit of time to really polish up the... I think, yeah, just the first two rooms to be a little bit less punishing, or to focus more on, like, break apart stacks like that do something cool, or something like that gives the player a reason to be in a tight situation like that, but that isn't quite as weirdly stop on a dime and precision jumpy as that. Could be really, really cool. I do feel like, especially that second room was harder than any of the other rooms that we dealt with. Which also feels weird, and also I would then repeatedly, again, come back to encouraging you to maybe open up the space in there a little bit, so it's easier for the player to slip into those two pockets on their way through. But overall, it was very good. Looks like Jay Danak is never coming back. Nick, let's take a look at what you're at. Oh, and it's 10:45, so let's go ahead and close the queue. But we'll be doing viewer levels again tomorrow in 21 hours and 15 minutes, roughly. Burn through a little more Super World here. See how we're doing. See if it gets a little better. Oh, God, no. We're just going to get really angry at this level. I hope we finish this, so I'm not angry at you all day tomorrow. Nick. RFG. Getting those text messages from the ladies. Just one lady. Only one lady likes me. As far as I know. Oh, I do that every goddamn time. Yeah, I'm Box, you've listened to me talk enough to know I'm never diplomatic. I don't have any problem with either of them. I do drink, but I don't smoke. I do use CBD. I have CBD oil that I put in my smoothies sometimes, and little CBD gummies that are real nice. Weed can awaken latent schizotypal disorders and other type of mental disorders, and there's enough of it in my family that I figured it wasn't worth the risk. And now at this point, it just feels like, well, why not? Yeah, CBD is really nice, especially with painkillers, for kind of kicking it up a little bit when you're dealing with stuff. I should have had some of those today, actually. My back was killing me from mowing. This goddamn house is a big yard. Yeah, I don't have any ethical problems with either of them. I think both of them should be legal. I think alcohol should be less legal. I really wish that when people get a drunk driving ticket, we would just cut off their fucking hands. Because if you can't figure out a way to drive home sober, you do not deserve fucking fingers. Or eyes, honestly. Just start lopping stuff off. Like, for the love of God. In all the major cities around here, a cab is free. You tell the bartender, too drunk to drive, free cab. Problem solved. You don't want to do that, just play video games in your car, man. Grab your Game Boy, your Steam Deck, grab something and just hang out in your car. Pass out in there. If you don't want to do that, you could try walking home. And if you don't want to do any of that, what the fuck are you doing drinking? Go drink at home so you don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, take the bus if you're in a place with mass transit. If none of that's available and you don't have a plan, why the hell don't you just drink at home and have people over? Oh, God. Overview. Super World. There we go. Back to the hole. It's always baffled me. I have one of those little breathalyzers, and it's not perfect. I'm sure it's not perfect, but I err on the side of caution and assume it might be a little bit off, but I use it to verify that I'm not... because heavy pours are not uncommon in Wisconsin, to verify that I'm not more drunk than I think I am. And I'm really good at it. this isn't like I'm good drunk driver. This is, I can feel alcohol very, very quickly. I've always been a huge lightweight. I get drunk very easily. And I can feel when my focus is off by looking at something like my finger, like right with my elbow, right about 90 degrees, how quick it takes me to focus on it, because I can feel when it's off. I can feel when it's off right away. After I've had just like one bit stiff drink, I'll feel it, and I'll know that it's off. And that helps. I do the timing, counting, whatever, hour per ounce and a half, I think it is. I look it up every time. And then the breathalyzer is an additional safety measure. I don't think everybody needs to do that, but just assume the pours are a little heavy, do the calculator and add a half hour on or whatever, and you're almost for sure going to be fine. It's not hard. I don't understand why it's so hard for so many people. And especially in Wisconsin, you get so many people who are like, bro, I'm so good at drunk driving. And to me, it just comes off like, oh, I'm so good at rape. I've never been caught for rape. I just rape and it's free. I'm so fucking cool. Fuck you. Aunt was killed by a drunk driver. Yeah, Galley Data was completely fucking mangled by a drunk driver. My dad got in a lot of trouble for it. He never hurt anybody, but it was always like a presence in my life, and it just always baffled me that people are so dumb. And like everybody has a phone now at this point too. I remember. Damage boost. So you can set up an emulator on your phone and just play some fucking Pokemon Blue or Red or something nostalgic that makes you happy on your phone for an hour if everybody bails from the bar. And I used to drink with coworkers at the bar all the time. Maybe once a week we would go out for drinks, once a week, every other week. And if I had 2 drinks, 3 drinks more than I could drive right away, and everybody was wrapping up, I would go out and play games in my car. I'm not gonna sit in the bar and just not drink and play video games. That's weird. That's weird, and then weirdos are gonna want to talk to me. I don't do that. I'll just go hang out in my car, not in the driver's seat, because sometimes cops are fucking dicks about that, which they really should not be. Like, I know what you're getting at, but I'm not driving. The keys aren't in the ignition. Calm down. I'm trying to be safe. I do know people who've gotten tickets for that, though. Keys in the ignition in the driver's seat. Like, yeah, buddy, I'm waiting it out here. I'm just listening to music. Nope, sorry. Car's able to, is operational, so that's drunk driving. Yeah, I like that a lot more with the mushroom. That's way more satisfying if you have a mushroom. Esports. Oops. I'm gonna need that. Okay. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fucker. And yeah, depending on how you space that, that's either a safe spot or a death zone. And that is a real kick in the dick, like, almost a minute into the level, I'm guessing. Well, let's look at what the timing is if we actually wait out the stupid thing. I'm still gonna damage boost, but I'm gonna wait over here for it. There we go. Yeah, we're a good 40 seconds at this point, just waiting out the auto scroll segment there with the snake block. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. But more than pretty much a minute gone by that point. And then we have a good deal more after that too. In general, I feel like 90 seconds a level is a really good point for a traditional course to go for a checkpoint, if not earlier. But the harder you get, the more frequently they are nice. And especially if you have a long-ish, even if you have any auto-scrolling segment, like a snake block kind of thing, it's a good idea to try and have a checkpoint somewhere after that, so the player doesn't have to repeat a slow segment repeatedly. Like, at this point, I'm damage boosting through it every time because it's just less annoying. then doing the section is the risk. Damn it. And stuff like these Monty Moles are not a bad enemy choice for a little tight area like this. But along with the chain chomps, I end up just feeling like, why? Oh, I should have just used my head. Like, why are these here instead of something more interesting, or just the chain chomps? Like, let the chain chomps do their goddamn job. Fuck you too, Ledge bro. God damn it. I'm holding Y. Yeah, so we're a minute there if we're damage boosting, so I'd say easily another 20 seconds. Yeah, like 90 seconds almost. But yeah, 30 seconds to a minute I feel like is a good spacing for a harder level in general for your checkpoints. And I imagine that's what you'd see even in harder or later game levels in actual Mario games as well. Oh, fuck you. It keeps trying to touch me and I don't like it. There we go. Don't have to wait. Oh. Oh, come on. It's because I'm ducking too early, I think. Fuck! I think I'm hitting it when I'm ducking, and that makes you not pick it up. Esports. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm hitting down too early. Oh, fuck you. I've really never understood how so many people can be so blasé about driving. In general, I don't understand how people, and we saw a lot of it with the pandemic, how so many people are so bad at risk assessment, both personally but socially. I can make risky personal choices. I can make the choice to do dumb things like free climb when I'm hiking out in a really rocky area. It's not super smart, but the risk is pretty much just to me. Some emergency personnel might get tied up if I actually have an accident or something like that. Oh. Hey, thanks for popping in, Box. Always nice to see you. You have a good night, bud. See you later. Some emergency personnel might get tied up if I get hurt and have to make a call or call people out there, but they get paid, and I pay for it. Like, that, none of that's free. That shit is expensive. So that's less of a social cost and more of just a potential personal cost. I'm not doing this in like volcanic vents or someplace where somebody could get really hurt rescuing me. But like deciding to, I can't think of a really good like social risk example. I'm just totally drawing a blank. I'm getting towards the end of my having brain power hour. 3 hours. And I don't want to just draw it directly to the pandemic, because come on, that's dumb. Oh, well, anything. Not just COVID, but like if I have a flu, I'm not going to go into work because I don't want to make other people sick. I've always been like that. I was extremely frustrated, even when I was a waiter, of them being like, come in or you're fired. Like, dude, people come in here every day. What if I get them sick and their kid gets sick and their kid's immunocompromised? Like, let me stay home. No, you need to work. We need the shift. You can't go home unless you're throwing up at work, and then go into work and throw up. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I have the fucking flu. I'm sick. Shit! God, that's annoying. Yeah, easily easily 90 seconds by the time we're there. We'll give it a few more shots, but this level sucks ass. All asses. Stuck. At the hole. Directly and furiously. From the Hammer Bros. Oh, of course he jumped on me with this goddamn bird beak. That was really baffling about the pandemic overall. Was just this many people, like, okay. Like, blah, blah, lots and lots of politics and all that, but no matter where the politics were, it blows me away. Like, okay, I don't want to get vaccinated. I don't want to wear a mask. Okay, you're dipshit. You're two different dipshits. I get it. You're allowed to be a dipshit. You don't want to do that. I don't like wearing a mask because I have asthma and it pisses me off to not be able to breathe. But I always wore one because I have to. That was the thing. And it was for other people. So I would wear it where I have to. That was the thing. Not that hard. I got extremely vaccinated because the gal I'm dating is severely immunocompromised. And early on, upwards of 30% of people with the disease she had were dying of COVID. So I was obviously very personally motivated. Oops, I do not need that. I'm just gonna go in there with my face. But all that stupid crap. Okay, you want to be stupid, you're allowed to be stupid. It's America, the land of the stupid. You were allowed to be as fucking stupid as you want. But then, when all the grocery stores have grocery delivery, and grocery pickup for no additional charge, so you can literally do your shopping at home, and then go in there and they put it in your car, so you don't have to wear a fucking mask, or get vaccinated, you just sit in your car like a dumb shit, and you be a dumb shit in your car for free. And nobody can stop you. And people were still shitting, their ass about, like, no, it's my right to go into Walmart. Like, dude, that's a private business. It's not your right to go in there. They can refuse service to anybody they want. You don't have a right to get groceries. But they were kind enough to let you pick them up if you're dumb. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. How is there no goddamn... Oh my god. And they're so annoying. Oh god. Choose your Yoshi? Where's the Yoshi? Where the hell's the Yoshi? Is there a Yoshi that we're missing? Does this door go somewhere and I'm really dumb? It looks like it's a reset door. No, there's no Yoshis. Yeah, this one is just baffling, and we have such a long segment before we get to it. This feels like an old level that got dumped into the super world to pad it out, is what it feels like. And it feels bad. We are still playing. We are getting ready to just wrap up. Yeah, flying boom booms in new soup especially are really goofy, because it's weird for them to just have weird wings, but not hands. Very suddenly, and it looks less weird. There's a Yoshi after the boom boom. Boy, I could use a Yoshi before the boom boom. Yeah, Hole, we're getting ready to wrap up. This is about when we get done. Yeah, it's unfortunate that there isn't any way for me to skip it. Yeah, directly. Yeah, they're so weird in New Soup. That's probably what it is too. Because I was trying to think, like, they're not as weird in Mario 3, and it's the same thing. It's their hands just turn into wings, and it's weird, but it's not that weird. They stare right at the camera really intensely. Ugh. Now I have the taste of that level in my mouth. We'll be back doing viewer levels again tomorrow at 21 hours earlier than now. We might start earlier, and I don't know if I'm going to start Mario Maker earlier, or if I'll start something else earlier, or if I'll get distracted and I won't start earlier at all. So, you know, don't cross your fingers and hold your breath. And all the other things you can do for luck. Salt and pennies and flipping them, and ladders and umbrellas and doors and cats. Black ones. Walking. No, this is a joke. It's not stopping. I don't know why it's not stopping. I'm going to bed. You guys have a good night. I'm out of here.